Hello, welcome to Time with Terry, coming to you from the space coast of sunny Florida, where we have the beautiful Atlantic Ocean, lovely rivers, see rockets in the sky, and hear that tremendous sonic boom. I'm Terry, a retired rehab care professional that has worked with seniors my entire career. Now I'm at that stage in my life. In this outlet, Time with Terry, I would like to hear your ideas and share your concerns because to me, this is not just a podcast. I would like to be a senior advocate to provide you with an amazing network of resources because in Brevard County, we care about our seniors. I would also like to support small businesses and local charitable organizations. So today's trivia question is now this is very interesting to me that there is a group and at a point in time in January at the beginning of the year they have work around Brevard County with local churches and charitable organizations, and what they do is they're divided among Brevard County and count the homeless people that are in Brevard. So the question is, how many people this year did they find that were homeless? Answer at the end. Well, today, saying that I support local charitable organizations, I am so happy to have my guest, Karen Sapp from New Life Missions. So, Karen, it's so nice to have you here on the program. It is a nonprofit organization, Christian based, that that provides shelter for homeless ladies
Yes.
and their children.
Yeah.
So, welcome to the show. Welcome to Time with Terry.
Thank you, Terry. Thank you for having me. I've been so excited. I've watched the excitement within the past year of this coming to fruition.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so excited that I get to be one of the first to come on and just encourage you, and that you are such a support and a light in our community. I'm so
Oh,
happy for you. Congratulations.
thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Well, tell us about yourself. You were born in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I was born and raised in Puerto Rico, so a lot of Puerto Ricans call ourselves Boricua, and so I'm fluent in Spanish. I love my
Nice.
island, and I got to move here from Puerto Rico at a young age, and we moved to Central Florida. So I then went to school and got to be a part of the community in Castleberry, Winter Springs, Altamont, in that Seminole area. My father was a community leader. He pastored,
Hmm.
and my
Nice.
mom was a pharmacist
Oh.
in Central Florida. Yeah, and after being in that community, then when I got married, my husband and I, Denny, we got married and then moved here to Brevard.
Mm-hmm.
We've actually raised our daughters. Uh, Fun fact: Denny and I moved to Brevard on the first day of our daughter's kindergarten day. We literally woke
Oh.
up. We had been building a house here in Brevard, and the first night that we had here as a family, she began kindergarten. We got up. I dropped her off at Ralph Williams Elementary in
Mm-hmm.
Rockledge, and we began our family here on that day.
Nice.
So, yeah, and
Nice.
since then, Taylor's now 28,
Oh,
and
wow.
she's an attorney here in Brevard.
Oh, how nice to have a lawyer in the family.
Yes, she is.
That's convenient.
Yeah, it is.
Uh
And
huh.
she's just a powerhouse and a leader, too. And then we have Haley, who's a nurse, also here in
Nice.
Brevard.
Nice.
And we also have a college student, Celeste, and she's now 20, um, studying at UCF nonprofit business management.
Good.
And her inspiration, and she aspires to be a missionary herself.
Oh, very
So,
nice.
faith and missions have been a foundation
Mm-hmm.
for our family.
Good.
And so that's how Denny and I became residents of Brevard.
So, how did you get involved with New Life Mission?
I love that you shared that, because New Life Mission is not only right now my job, actually, but it's our passion. It was before I even became on staff. And it was through our church, Church at Viera, that we became, volunteers of New Life Mission. A lot of ways that I feel that it is important to just connect in the community is to be a volunteer,
Mm-hmm.
whether it be a nonprofit, whether it be serving, at a local park, with Brevard County Schools. I served a long time through the Brevard County Schools. And so New Life Mission just became a piece that we learned through a nonprofit that was serving homeless women and children. Back then, that was over 12 years ago, and it was called Brevard Rescue Mission at the time. And so our church at Vieira, was having the children there help the children by building a playground.
Oh, how nice.
And our daughter just really took heart to this, and she just asked, Mom, I want to go and help the children. I want to go help serve.
Oh.
And so we became a family that helped and became volunteers by just even helping to clean out an apartment. Our daughter, through CAV, Church at Vieira, also helped raise funds for Bibles, and she just took a heart to it. And that heart came into our heart too. I like to share a really important thing about New Life Mission is that we serve homeless women and their children, okay? And so there are many organizations, and we are part of many organizations here in Brevard that we work together.
Good.
And whether it be us serving women and their children, or Seed of Mission, serving through men there. Now they serve women at Helen's House, or Family Promise of Brevard, serving families. So all these organizations and more come together. And so, so through learning about these different organizations and us serving at New Life Mission, we really had an unexpected call. I personally had a call from a friend. And it was unexpected to me because I didn't know what went on in her household. Outside, it looked perfect, and inside there was abuse, and there was negligence from her husband, and unfortunately he was arrested because she thought it was time to stop the abuse when it came to her son that was a toddler at the time. And so she called me, and that unexpected call was, hey, Karen, I need your help. I'm at the Vieira courthouse, and I just need for you to pick up my son real quick so I can file papers for what's going on in my household. And it was just that unexpected time. I dropped everything and went to help her. And as we processed her next steps, and the police officer told her that she had a certain amount of days to make a decision before he was released, we quickly thought about what was her next step for safety for her and her son. And because we know of New Life Mission, because we knew that it served these families like her, she was able to apply, and her son walked through this program.
Wonderful.
So I've seen from her firsthand, a personal friend, someone that I knew, walk through this program.
Well, that's good because of your volunteer work, you knew about this organization, so you were able to guide her there and have her start a whole new life. That's amazing. And you know, I have been to your New Life Ministries, and it's amazing. I mean, it's not, some people think of a homeless shelter, just like a room with all these cots in it, and there are some like that are very beneficial. But for you guys, they have like nice little apartments, and the accommodations are very nice, and they have bedrooms, and people feel safe there. And there's big, a lot of acreage for the kids to play in, and it's an amazing organization. That's why I'm so happy to have you on, because I think there's a lot of people that don't know about this, and there's a lot of women, unfortunately, that are being abused or are homeless, and they don't know where to go. So it's wonderful that they know that there is a place for them to go, that they can find security and stability, and it's wonderful, because by the grace of God go I. So you just never know, and you don't know what people are going through. You have no idea how they got in that situation, And so it's wonderful. That's why I really want to support charitable organizations, to let people know there's help out there. So that's why I think this is a wonderful organization to support.
Thank you. Yeah, we can't do this without the support of our community, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
We say it takes a village,
Mm-hmm.
and it truly does. It takes
Mm-hmm.
staff, it takes volunteers, it takes people like you to bring awareness that we're here so that those in need can find us. And so I like to share that, you know, when a family comes to our program, like you shared, it's a place that they feel safe.
Mm-hmm.
I remember sharing with you that one of our moms had shared with me a personal testimony. She said, I had just been running. I felt like I didn't realize that I had been going from, you know, living in a car to living at a friend's couch with my daughter to going to the next place and the next. And she just got used to this lifestyle. And when she came to New Life Mission, she was surprised that our case managers, which is our social workers, if you will, that walk with our families day to day,
Mm-hmm.
she said she could breathe.
Ah.
She said she could just pause.
Mm-hmm.
And the case manager said, today you just need to relax and you just need to breathe. And she realized that it had been a very long time since she had had time to do that.
Yeah.
And so one of the things that we are so happy about is that you shared that you came to a big acreage of campus. Well, that wasn't so just a few years ago. We have grown
Mm-hmm.
because of the support of our community and because there is a need
Mm-hmm.
for us to support our community and our moms and their children. So initially, we were one campus,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where I began to serve. I love to look back and say that we were just this campus with apartments, and we just did everything there. It's called Casa Carol.
Mm-hmm.
But then later on in years, we have Joy's Place, another campus. And then after that, we acquired right off of US 1 and O'Galley.
Mm-hmm.
That is Life Transformation Campus. And the cool thing about that campus is that it's our like public facing, if you will, campus. We have some admin buildings there, but along the back, we have cottages where families can graduate and then rent back to us.
Mm-hmm.
And they can have temporary housing there too.
Mm-hmm.
But the first steps now of our campus and our program is what you shared. It is called The Village. And that is 25 acres. Right now, 5 acres is what we support our moms through our first stage and phase of our program.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the important things to know is that we are a program. We are not a temporary shelter. So our moms know and are interviewed through the intake process to know that they are coming to this as a year to 2 year process and
That's
time.
that's amazing, because
Mm-hmm.
sometimes like people are just in a shelter for a day or two, and how much security is that to know, hey, there's no rush. People are going to work with them, and they have a year to 2 years to get their life together and to stabilize, and that's amazing. And you also do like educational training with them as
Yes.
well.
Yeah, yeah. So I love that word, like stabilize, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because um, through trauma, and many
Yeah.
of our not only our moms but our children,
Yeah.
the children experience trauma, and
Mm-hmm.
it's really hard to find stability there.
Mm-hmm.
And so it takes so many facets, Terry, of
Yeah.
our mission.
Yeah.
It takes um, a part of our program is education, like what is the next steps.
Mm-hmm.
Is it education? Is it work? We want to make sure that they're finding a job that really supports them to be able to become self-sufficient. So
Right.
the key is stabilizing initially, and then self-sufficiency by financial support also. So one of the examples as I share is as a mom, when I'm so busy doing all the things, I forget, okay, I have to plan my meals, I have to budget, right,
Mm-hmm.
for our family. And all these things come for me easier because I have support from my husband. But imagine as a single mom doing this without a job, possibly. With how
Right.
about if you do have a job and you're working long days, long hours, you don't have time to think about that budget.
Right.
Well, through our program, I say it's almost like a high school process, like freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior.
Mm-hmm.
We have those kind of levels through our program that our moms walk through. And that freshman year might be the beginning stages of really looking at what my expectations are for the future. And a lot of moms don't have the time to think about the future.
Mm-hmm.
But our case managers focus on planning for the future through financial accountability, like I shared,
Mm-hmm.
through education. Let's say a mom hasn't had time to get her GED,
Mm-hmm.
and that takes some time sometimes to do. It
Mm-hmm.
takes levels, and so they're learning and they're taking the time while their children are in kids academy, our childcare.
Mm-hmm.
They have time to practice for that GED.
Mm-hmm.
They have time also to think about education through Eastern Florida. Maybe a nursing career
Mm-hmm.
has been a dream, and they're able to think beyond and dream beyond what they can imagine
Mm-hmm.
prior because of our program, because of their encouragement and the support of our team and the program staff. And it's a day to day walk. It's not an easy walk.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of facets that our moms are trying to accomplish and a lot of goals. They have big goals and big dreams. And I love when I see the beauty of a mom just so proud that even today I was sharing with a tour with a community member, and the mom was sharing with this person that her plan, she's thought this through. She's going to become an RN first,
Mm-hmm.
and then she'll go on and advance. But she's not just thought of one step, she's already dreaming of the next,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right. Right.
And you could just see the joy in her eyes explaining her goals and her thought process already.
Uh-huh. Because she
And
has hope now. She has
yes,
hope. She has a future.
yes.
Right. Right. Thanks to you guys.
And
Good.
this is a freshman in our program, you
Oh,
know?
yeah. Yeah. Well, too, and like with kids, like a lot of times children, trying to find somebody to take care of their children, excuse me, and that is a huge issue. But you guys take that burden off them. Not that kids are a burden, but that
Absolutely.
that concern that their children are taken care of. Oh, if I take classes, well, who's going to watch my children? Who's how am I going to do this? And you guys can take care of the child care and help her with that. So that's
Yeah.
that's great that that she has a future and not like you said, not it's just you're just stressing out. I just need to get through the day. I just need to get myself and my child. And two, and kids process stress a lot different than adults do. So through the counseling and the programs that you have for the children, you know you know you know how to work with that because it's just when I was talking to hospice, Angela Dunn from hospice, she was just saying about how their stress levels, that they handle things so in the circumstances that that you have to like minister to children a little bit different, to alleviate that stress than you do adults.
Yeah.
So that's good that there's counseling and good programs for the kids, and that that's fantastic. And so,
Yeah.
and you're no government support. You have no government support, so it's all nonprofit and funded by local businesses and volunteers.
Yes. So we have wonderful support
Mm-hmm.
through our community, churches. Our board is a powerhouse group that truly has a heart for
Mm-hmm.
connecting others to serve and to support
Mm-hmm.
our program, and then through individuals as volunteers too. And I just wanted to touch back on and share a little bit about children,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because a lot of people think, well, this is a program for moms. And yes, absolutely. But the children and the depth of the need for the children is also. Usually a mom will arrive in our program with more than one child, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So if you think about one mom, with one mom comes maybe 2 to 3 children.
Mm-hmm.
So um, it really does take that support for the child. And what a joy it is and what a relief it is to see when your child is thriving
Mm-hmm.
as a mom. And one of the cool things that happened and that we dreamed big of was having that piece that you're talking about, Kids Academy. So before, we didn't have the ability to have childcare on site. We didn't have the room,
Mm-hmm.
B, the staff, and this funding and support to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And so when we acquired the Village campus over 4 years ago, we were able to dream big and think about, okay, now we can start the program to help support the children. We saw that, I know personally as a mom, when you have more than one child and you're working full time, you're running to the childcare pickup, or it's costly.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Also, our program saw that it takes time for the government support that can help with the child care piece. It takes time to apply
Mm-hmm.
and to be accepted. So all these things came together, and our program saw a need to have Kids Academy, and that came to fruition
Mm-hmm.
with the support of many, many people, many organizations that donated
Mm-hmm.
to Kids Academy, and now we are fully thriving. We have not only childcare,
Mm-hmm.
and the moms in that campus can come and just come across, walk the campus as you saw, and
Mm-hmm.
check in their child. And they just have that piece that they know who the child is with. They don't even have to drive to the child care, it's there on the campus.
Mm-hmm.
But they learn the same concepts. The child is learning the same concept of peace and love and grace and forgiveness
Mm-hmm.
that moms are learning too. And we really have a team. I can't share enough what a powerhouse team in our Kids Academy, because they have special training, because the majority of our children face traumas.
Right.
And so they have to have special training to be able to deal with that uncomfortableness of the rebellious child, something that is not easy to do. Or maybe we had a challenging time with a child, a toddler, and we came to find out that he had not had eye exam. And through being able to provide an eye exam from some volunteers,
Mm-hmm.
he received glasses.
Oh, good.
And this toddler, you should see him now. Mama even shared the difference that she saw in
Mm-hmm.
him. And it was because this little 3 to 4 year old
Mm-hmm.
had not had an eye exam and had not acquired glasses. And it almost changed his demeanor. I see today, even I saw him, dancing. And this was recently that he received his glasses. And it's like a totally new child.
Yeah, it's a whole new world
Uh
because he
huh.
can see.
Uh
Yeah, it
huh.
was like a blur. I mean, everything was a blur. So the glasses made things a lot clearer for him. Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
oh wow,
Yeah.
he can see, he can read, he can do a lot more. And I know, and some of the kids were, just a lot of some of them were abused, and
Yes.
and just. I mean, I just can't imagine, sleeping in a car and just not feeling safe, and then all of a sudden, wow, this is great, and you guys are, you're breaking the cycle of homelessness through your
Yeah.
ministry, which is wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah. About that, about really thinking of the concept of breaking the cycle of homelessness. Um, I've gotten to see that firsthand.
Mm-hmm.
I love to share stories. So uh, I became close to one of the mamas. She had 2 teens at the time. And she shared that the way that they were living was through different family members' living rooms and staying there.
Mm-hmm.
But that a lot of the times at one point in her life, they even were using public bathrooms in a gas station as their bathroom. And so it was really hard on her, you know, to say to herself, wow, I've come to this point where a car and a restroom, a public restroom is our home and our use. But through our program, she became a graduate, and now I get to witness and see her teens all grown up. They serve through our program still. One of them even became a volunteer,
Oh, nice.
and one of them even became on staff.
Oh, wow.
And he now serves in the place where he found that his mom found safety and that they found safety. And he provides that safety and that support and that grace for the children now himself. So it's breaking that cycle and allowing the mom to be able to see beyond, but then the children, by seeing the example of their mom, that's where the cycle ends. You know? Another thing is coming out of that government assistance is a part of our program. So they themselves become self-sufficient, and they don't need the government funding because they not only have the job, but they have jobs with benefits. And they become graduates that are debt-free in our program. So all these are just such beautiful facets, if you will, of our organization, our mission.
Wonderful, wonderful. And you have the volunteer opportunities
Yeah.
there. So you know, there's so many volunteer and well, before that, maybe we'll talk about the transform shop.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's why we have your paraphernalia here.
Yeah.
That
Our goodies.
Yes, yes. Your arts and crafts room is huge. I mean, it's like the size of a grocery store.
Yeah, it used to not be that big, and now
Yeah.
this campus, it's allowed us to do that.
But it's amazing. I mean, some of the things that you have here is you have this lovely bag there, and you have like the journal. You can show them that.
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
journal.
So
Yeah.
can I share a little bit about
Sure.
how Transform Shop came to be? So in a couple of different ways. A lot of organizations like us are looking to social enterprise. What are the ways that we can grow our missions funds to continue to grow, right? The support of our families. And so social enterprise and finding a way to get out in the community, number one, and bring awareness of New Life Mission. And then B, bring awareness of the Transform Shop is some of the cool things that have happened within the last few years as this has taken off. The foundation was that our moms need sometimes a place to pause and process the next steps. And Amy Lyon, our CEO, is a crafter. And so she thought of sewing because it allows you to feel like you're learning something, a different trade, even if you don't use it, you know, as a job. It's something that you just feel empowered and proud of, right? So in this beautiful space that you got to see, moms get to have their alone time. The children are at childcare. They serve back and do what we call ministry hours. So part of the program is them serving each other, you know, in their needs as mothers, and then also through the Transform Shop, they get to come and learn how to sew, how to craft. And a lot of times, I love walking into the Transform Shop because there's music on. The moms are working together, and they become friends. This is like a social time too, and they feel proud of what they make. It's not a requirement of our program. It's something that if they love to do, they can spend time there, and they can use this as their ministry hours. So it takes the layers of not only the moms, for example, in these earrings, for example, this is kind of a neat concept because the denim, the donated denim that we receive through the community. Oh, by the way, if you have denim that you want to donate, we are wonderful and glad recipients of that, because what we do is we take the denim and it is transformed just like our moms. So old, tattered, or worn out denim becomes something so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And whether it be earrings, whether it be these cute bags, and one of our new additions is this sweet journal that I was sharing with you. I love because our moms get to make these, but they use it themselves. And I have one myself. I'm a proud owner of a journal because I love to journal.
Yeah.
It could be an idea journal, a prayer journal, a place where you just have your notes, and everything that we make truly is made with love. Not only does the journal have that recycled denim, but all of our items carry a little tag which says, "Your support enables me." In this one, it says, "To turn the pages and start a new one." Thank you. And it shares the name of the mom.
Mm-hmm.
And it just helps you to remember that someone made this with love, and that if please continue to pray for this mom and her children. So keep her in your thoughts and prayers
Yeah,
as
nice.
this mom walks along this journey.
Mm-hmm. I like that. Let me show
Yeah,
them
let
the
me show you.
inside too. The inside is beautiful. The purple. There's these beautiful,
Butterflies.
yeah, the
Yeah.
beautiful purple butterflies. Um, it's just to show
And we
them,
have different
right?
fabric
Mm-hmm.
in our journals. All our items are donated. So the fabric's donated. So if you're
Mm-hmm.
thinking of, okay, I'm hearing about this place and I kind of like what I'm hearing, I can donate denim, I could donate fabric. And so all these items you can donate, and make sure to go on our website, and our information is there of the Transform Shop, and how to give and how to serve.
Mm-hmm.
But all these items, one of the cool things that we just started receiving is a lot of women have costume jewelry that they don't want anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So we take the pieces of the costume jewelry and make them into something new.
Mm-hmm.
To add more, these beads are actually denim. They're
Nice.
rolled by hand.
Oh, really? So that's just pure denim there?
That is
Oh,
pure
wow.
denim,
Interesting.
and they're rolled by hand. It's time consuming and time taking, but it's just a labor of love.
Mm-hmm.
I love my bracelet. It's rolled denim also, and a mom made this. She saw a costume jewelry that we had. She used the beads to make this bracelet, and in everything that we do, we include about the Transform Shop and how you can come and serve.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a little bit of a piece of serving, our moms growing,
Mm-hmm.
and the community connecting with us.
Mm-hmm.
That's part of our social enterprise Transform Shop. And you can find out more on our website, and you can give us a call if you have any donated items for our Transform Shop.
Okay.
And you can always, 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 I'm going to encourage in whatever I share, come and take a tour like you did
Mm-hmm.
and see the Transform Shop.
Yes. It's just, I mean, the whole campus is amazing, but that is, I know because you guys have, there's like jeans like stacked up, on the side. So if they would like to donate, do they need to call first before they come over?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. On our
Because,
website, is our number,
okay.
and we call, and according to the donation, we share where you can make that donation.
Okay.
And so for the Transform Shop specifically, you can give us a call, and they'll let you know where you can drop off that denim donation, or
Okay.
that fabric, or that costume jewelry.
Okay.
Another cool thing about the Transform Shop is that we go out in the community.
Mm-hmm.
So remember I shared about like social awareness, community awareness of who we are.
Mm-hmm.
This Transform Shop allows us to do that. Not only are we going to women's conferences, local car shows,
Mm-hmm.
uh, um,
Health
uh,
fairs.
cha-
Yeah.
health fairs,
Mm-hmm.
chamber events. It helps people to know who we are. And then as they know who we are, they get to also know our mission.
Mm-hmm.
And others can say, hey, I've heard of New Life Mission. And we've even heard of having people come and meet us at a craft show. And
Mm-hmm.
from there, they became volunteers. They came on campus and became volunteers.
Nice.
We have groups of women, and especially, this is kind of sweet. We have this group of senior women who love to lunch
Mm-hmm.
at the Transform Shop, and they are all sewers and crafters,
Mm-hmm.
and they come and Once a week, they gather together, and this is their time together. They lunch together, they sew together, and they teach our moms as a group.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
whether it's coming alone or with a group,
Mm-hmm.
taking a tour will really help you to see how you can connect with the Transform Shop or anywhere in our mission.
Yeah, it is. It's very impressive, very impressive. So because there's so many different ways that people can volunteer,
Hmm.
and the Transform Shop is one area,
Yeah,
and some of the other areas that they can with the children.
yeah. So Transform Shops is one of the great areas to serve.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, by the way, anytime that you're serving, obviously, and volunteering, it's at your convenience. So we look at what time you have available. If it's the weekend, maybe you're coming to help with the kids, and while the families do activities or the mom is shopping at Walmart or something like that, we do have times where you can support at Kids Academy during
Mm-hmm.
the week with naps, with reading a book.
Mm-hmm.
We have ways to help in the program with organizing donations. We receive a lot of groups that do diaper drives or paper goods drive.
Mm-hmm.
Last year, alone in paper goods, we have the cost of $36,000
Oh wow.
that it costs us to support the beginning stages of our program, our
Mm-hmm.
moms, because they receive donated items in the beginning of our program.
Mm-hmm.
All those donations, add up.
Mm-hmm.
So when we have a church do a diaper drive or a business do a paper goods paper towel drive,
Mm-hmm.
that is also a way of serving. And then we have volunteers that help us organize that. If you're good at landscape or cleaning an area, we encourage groups of youth, or we even have veterans that
Mm-hmm.
come and volunteer together.
Nice.
So on our website, it shows a way to get connected,
Mm-hmm.
and you can apply there. And then also know that all our volunteers are background checked, because we do have staff always
Mm-hmm.
with our volunteers. It is a vulnerable population, right? Children and
Right.
women. So we want to make sure that we take care and are secure with those who volunteer with us. And so there's always staff present, and then a volunteer is background checked, and then they're able to meet with Jessica Slater, who's our volunteer coordinator, and really see how they can volunteer. But again, I always share, come for a tour, and you'll see how you can get connected.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there might be some areas. I know that you're like, oh yeah, the kids, or that when they see the transformation shop, and even if they can't sew, it would be like, interesting. Can the volunteers learn how to sew if they don't know how
I
to sew? Could they
Yes.
they teach them how to
Yeah,
do
so
that?
we've had volunteers, Kamisha, our director there,
Mm-hmm.
teach volunteer to sew,
Mm-hmm.
and then in turn, they teach our moms.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we've had volunteers teach other volunteers to sew.
Mm-hmm.
So it just, whatever that connection is,
Uh-huh.
we're very open to that.
Mm-hmm.
And being able to also see the labor of your love, and then that becomes some way to give back to the mission and our moms, is just really empowering.
That's nice. Well, I know because if you make something like that and people are like, "Oh, I really like that bag," and you can say, "What? I made it at New Life Mission. I made it." You can be like,
Yeah.
"I made it at New Life Mission." So, the person gets, credit for them creating that, and you for teaching them how to do that, and it's a donation to you as well.
Hmm.
And if there are some organizations or churches that would like to donate, like say they diapers or paper towels, or if there's certain things that they would like to donate,
Hmm.
because maybe they can do like a paper towel drive or a diaper drive or whatever. I guess they would just get in touch with you and say, hey, we would like to donate. Or is there a list of things that you need that they could donate to you, that churches or even people at work, they say, hey, let's do a drive for New Life Mission and donate certain articles.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
if they
Not only do we have a list on our website, we have a wish list on our website.
hmm
That list is there. And then we have an Amazon and we have a Walmart wish list that we update often.
That's right. I did see that. Right.
So it's on our website. There's that wish list of those items,
Okay.
and we update, and follow us on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have your followers here today. Follow New Life mission.org. Whether it's on the website, you can see our Facebook link there. Transform Shop has a Facebook also, and
Okay.
Instagram, and we are very good at sharing about those needs and those volunteer opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
So whether it be giving us a call from the phone number on our website, whether it be looking at our website and our wish list,
Mm-hmm.
or definitely follow us on our social media, Facebook. That'll help you to stay connected and see the needs. I know one of the big upcoming needs is always $25 gift cards to Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, we just had our moms prepare our children to go back to school,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so our case managers, of course, these families are budgeting,
Mm-hmm.
but they're also, our case managers help them when there's that moment of need. And it might be that a mom is just new to our program and needs the support to help a child go back to school.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where that $25 gift card has accountability.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just given to them. The case manager knows that that mom has a need for these items, and she's able to purchase those with our Walmart gift card that is given to them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's always a need, and especially coming up in fall and Christmas, those are always a way to serve with those $25 gift cards.
Mm-hmm. That is nice, but I know I did see online that Walmart, right? You can just go into the under your and Facebook and Walmart, and you can just donate from there. You can just
Yes,
make a donation that goes straight to you, straight to your
absolutely.
ministry, which is
Uh-huh.
interesting. Yeah, because then you know exactly what you need, and they can just send it off to you. It comes right to your front door,
It does.
which is wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah, we really, just using the power of social media and
Mm-hmm.
of our website, you can donate. It says donate now, and you can share the inspiration of your giving.
Mm-hmm.
And, whether it be, sharing that you heard from us on Time with Terry or whatever that is, make sure to share the inspiration of your giving. And you can do that and donate on our website too.
Mm-hmm. Great. Good. Well, and now you have a fundraiser coming up in October, October 23rd.
Hmm.
It's opening doors for women, and it's at the Muscle Car Museum.
It
And
is.
he is the gentleman's name is
Mike
Mike.
is the owner of the American Muscle Car Museum,
Mm-hmm.
and Andrew there is the one who helps us come with all the pieces together. And they're so gracious and giving,
Mm-hmm.
and they're allowing us to have our second fall fundraiser. It's
Mm-hmm.
Thursday, October 23rd at the American Muscle Car Museum in Melbourne,
Mm-hmm.
and we consider this as a gala, like as an evening
Mm-hmm.
to just truly open doors for women.
Mm-hmm.
Just like a man opens the door for a woman, or a woman opens the door for a man of a car, you're opening doors to a mom, whether it be through fundraising that we can help with support of mental health, whether it be the support that you can donate a sponsorship of the event. We have sponsors like Edward Joan is our leading sponsor for this event,
Mm-hmm.
and Gregory Phelps is our leading sponsor there. We're so proud of all the community support that we receive. And this event, like I shared, is cool. Tickets are on sale now. It's cool because you get to see cars and you get to see this awesome collection. But we have food, we have wine and beer, and we have cool silent auction items. We have live auction items.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a really neat time to really hear about our mission in a fun way.
Right. I went last year to it, and
Mm.
it was really nice. And the ladies were decked out. You know,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
felt so underdressed.
Oh
But
gosh.
it didn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But there were some ladies, yeah, that had beautiful gowns on, and all the men were dressed up. But the Muscle Car Museum is amazing.
It is.
If people have never been to it, I mean, he's got like 500 cars, and you kind of have to wear good shoes because to walk around and look, there's like three tiers of
Mm-hmm.
cars, but it is so cool to see all the different Mustangs and all, and there's cars like, I was born in '58, so in the '70s, that was, cool cars, but the Corvettes and all the different types of cars, it is just really fascinating to see all that. And Mike is so generous, and the food was amazing too. The food
Yes.
is excellent. But then you hear the testimonies from the ladies who got a second chance in life, and it's very inspiring to go to that. But it's a lovely gala. Yeah, gala.
Yeah, yeah,
However,
gala. It's an
yeah.
evening event. It is.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you the ladies that you saw are our staff, and so like you shared, we treat it as a red carpet event.
Mm-hmm.
But truly come and
Yeah.
be a part of it. It's a great way to hear about us. And speaking of those cars, I'm a Mustang owner, so there's
Mm.
quite a few Mustangs there.
Uh-huh.
So there's Porsche,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
everything
Yeah.
that you can think of. There's even a tank somewhere on the campus.
Yeah.
So it's really fun way,
Mm-hmm.
an evening to learn about New Life Mission, but truly to support it. Our goal is to raise over $100,000 that
Oh,
night.
wow. Wow.
And so we do have sponsors and sponsor levels that can help support. And then right now, tickets online, and you'll get to see a QR code for this event
Mm-hmm.
that I've shared with you, take you to ticket purchases, and they're $100 a ticket. And then after August, they go up from there. But right now they're $100 a ticket, so make sure to get that, because not
Mm-hmm.
only does it help you to get a fun evening out, but it also supports 100% our mission.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it's just it's a lovely evening out.
I'm so glad you
So
went last year. That
yeah,
was our
it was
first
fun.
year.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. But I love the Muscle Car Museum because I go like through helping seniors of Brevard when they
Yes.
have their car raffle. But I was just I was like, this is just and the Thunderbirds too. They had like some of the old Thunderbirds and all cars that I never heard of,
Yeah.
which was
Yeah.
before my time. But it's just absolutely fascinating.
It
So
is.
yeah, so I would encourage people to buy a ticket, come out, have fun, have good food, and see all the beautiful dresses and the testimonies of the of the wonderful inspiration you are to people, and to give them a second chance. Everybody deserves a second chance.
Amen to
So
that.
yeah, so I
Yes.
just think that's wonderful. Now, is there anything that I didn't cover that you would like to mention?
Um, I would just say that, if you're just really looking for a place to get connected, and it was, for me, it was a place that I found purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you're just looking for that place that you feel like, oh, I want to help in some way.
Mm-hmm.
It's been that for me.
Nice.
But the cool thing about it is that it's become my story too.
Mm-hmm.
The lives of these women and the lives of these children have become part of my life too.
Right.
So, in the most unexpected ways, you never know. Just, going
Right.
to a place and thinking, oh, I'm going to just volunteer and help sew, or maybe I'm just going to simply do um, some yard work.
Mm-hmm.
It's way bigger than that.
Right.
It is, because it's layers of love. Truly, what you're doing. It's not
Right.
just volunteering. It's truly having a heart for service,
Right.
and truly having a heart for others.
Right.
And in the most unexpected ways, your heart will be touched too. Just like you're serving others,
Mm-hmm.
you'll be
Right.
serving yourself
Right.
and your heart. So it's been that for me, and it's been that for so many volunteers. And we couldn't do this without the support, again, of our community and people like you, Terry.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you. Thank you for
Oh.
having a heart for New Life Mission, and thank you for all that you do
Oh, well,
in our
thank you. Thank you.
community.
You're kind.
Truly,
Yeah.
I am
You're very
blessed
kind. Yeah. Well,
by
I just,
you.
I just think that, you know, when in my program, I always say, reach out to someone to be a blessing, and you'll be blessed too,
Yes.
because it's like you see. I know, like you might think I'm just playing a small part in this, but the transformation is such a perfect word. And two, you see people, and I'm sure that you can see how people are like more relaxed and they're more hopeful, and they can see a future for them and their children. So that's why I really, I'm just so happy to support your mission. I mean,
Thank
you're
you.
doing you're doing God's work, most definitely.
Amen.
So
Thank you, and
great,
as are
great.
you.
Oh,
I'm
thank you,
proud of you.
thank you, thank you. Took a while, but all in God's timing. All in
Yes,
God's
yes,
timing.
and it's perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
His
perfect
timing is always
timing.
perfect. So now the answer to our question, when at the point in time the group walked around Brevard County, um, and so how many people experience homelessness? It was 1,062 people.
Hmm.
So that's amazing that in Brevard County there's that many people that are homeless. But it's good that it's nice that when they went out though, they told people, this is where you can get help.
Hmm.
If you're a mother with children, New Life Mission or Helen's House or
Hmm.
so many different. There's help. It's just that there's help for people out there. They just have to reach out. And you were, was it 211?
Yes, yes,
The homeless.
that you're able to give that call and get support according to the need that you have.
Good. Okay. Well, that's good for people to know. So 211.
Yes.
Okay, great. And I always like to end in a quote. And
Okay.
I this is very simple. Oh, but and also though you were saying about the graduates
Oh,
too,
yeah.
that this year you've had the most graduates of any year.
Yes, we have grown,
Great.
and in that growing, we've had the most graduates. We've had 6 graduate our program in May,
Wonderful.
and the testimonies, Terry, that were
Oh.
shared are so cool, and the things that they are doing
Uh-huh.
are beyond what like I could ever imagine, So
Yeah.
we've got nurses out in the field here in Brevard. We've got firefighters in the field. We've got just teachers,
Mm-hmm.
and they're serving our community because
Yeah.
we've been in Brevard 16 years.
Wow.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
So part of this graduating class was just uber special for us because it's been our biggest.
Mm-hmm.
And what they shared and the testimonies and the quotes and the inspiration was truly for us too.
Mm-hmm. I know that just must make you feel good to see somebody how they came in and how they left. That you gave them new life, which is absolutely wonderful. And one of the quotes from one of your graduates was, "I love this. I no longer feel inadequate. I feel empowered." So that's just truly amazing. So anyway, Karen, it was wonderful to have you on the show, and the number and the website.
Yeah, I'll share that website
Okay.
with y'all, but it's newlife-mission.org,
Okay.
and you can go to there, and all our information is on the website there.
Okay. And your phone number?
I
It'll be on there. Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
it'll
have
be
it. We'll
on
have it
there.
on.
Yeah.
But if you just can just tell them your phone number.
Oh, my.
Yeah, I mean the phone number for New Life.
Oh,
Is there? I mean
it's
a
on
number
the
that they can. Okay, it'll be
it's
on the
website.
website.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 Well, it was wonderful having you on the
Thank
show.
you.
And if you like to volunteer or if you're in need, New Life Mission. So thank you. So I look forward to our next time together with Time with Terry. And just a reminder, reach out and be a blessing, and you'll be blessed too. Bye.